Is McDonald's facing disaster in Asia due to 300% tariffs? When you think of McDonald's, you imagine golden arches, fast food, and global success. But behind that image of global dominance, the company is facing serious headwinds in one of its fastest-growing markets, Asia. A shocking rise in import tariffs, some as high as 300%, is now threatening the chain's profit margins, supply chains, and long-term strategy across the region. The tariff shock. What's happening? In several Asian countries, governments are imposing high tariffs on imported food products, packaging materials, and even machinery parts used in restaurant operations. The aim is to protect local industries and promote domestic production, especially after rising inflation and currency instability. For McDonald's, which relies heavily on standardized ingredients and imported equipment to maintain quality across franchises, this poses a huge challenge. Imagine paying 3 times more for basic items like cheese, sauces, or fryers. It directly eats into profit margins. Why Asia matters to McDonald's? Asia is not just another market, it's McDonald's growth engine. Countries like China, India, Indonesia, the Philippines, and Malaysia have seen rapid expansion of the fast food industry over the past decade. In fact, McDonald's was planning to open thousands of new outlets in Asia by 2030. However, the sudden rise in tariffs could slow expansion plans dramatically. Many franchise owners are already struggling to manage higher costs of imported goods, logistics, and energy. A domino effect on prices. The impact of these tariffs will eventually reach the consumer. McDonald's has 2 options. 1. Increase prices to offset higher costs, or 2. Absorb the losses and risk lower profits. Neither option is ideal. Raising prices could push customers toward cheaper local fast food brands, while absorbing costs would hurt the company's already thin profit margins. The role of local competitors. In countries like India, Indonesia, and Vietnam, local fast food chains are emerging as serious competitors. They use locally sourced ingredients and aren't as affected by import tariffs, giving them a price advantage. For example, Jollibee in the Philippines and MOS Burger in Japan are not only expanding rapidly, but also attracting younger consumers through localized menus and digital innovation, areas where McDonald's is losing ground. Geopolitical tensions add more pressure. The tariff issue is not just about economics, it's political. The ongoing trade tensions between the US and China, combined with protectionist policies in South Asia, make it harder for Western brands like McDonald's to operate smoothly. In some regions, nationalist sentiment is also rising, leading to buy local campaigns that discourage Western fast food altogether. This creates both image problems and financial pressure for McDonald's. McDonald's strategy: localization and adaptation. To survive, McDonald's is trying to localize its supply chains by sourcing more ingredients domestically. In India, for example, the company already uses locally grown potatoes, chicken, and spices to reduce dependence on imports. However, localization isn't easy. It requires years of investment and quality control measures to maintain global standards. Some analysts believe McDonald's may need to rethink its entire franchise model in Asia, allowing more regional autonomy and local sourcing flexibility to stay competitive. The bigger picture: globalization under strain. The McDonald's tariff crisis in Asia reflects a larger global trend: the retreat of globalization. Countries are increasingly prioritizing self-reliance, imposing tariffs, and creating trade barriers to protect domestic industries. For multinational corporations, this means higher costs, slower growth, and more uncertainty. What's happening to McDonald's today could happen tomorrow to other global giants like Starbucks, KFC, or Apple, all of whom depend on smooth international trade. Conclusion: a warning for global brands. McDonald's may not be facing disaster yet, but the warning signs are clear. If trade barriers continue to rise and geopolitical tensions remain high, Asia, once seen as the land of opportunity, could become a profit trap for Western brands. The golden arches still shine brightly across the region, but if 300% tariffs persist, maintaining that shine could cost McDonald's far more than it ever imagined. Settings: use appropriate media. Use a female, clear American voice for the narrator. Use YouTube audio library only.